Brooklyn was that a boom. I didn't get the
8 underappreciated games of 2023. This should be pretty good. Let's see what's up with that. All right. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Let's go, Shorty!
The defining mood of this era of gaming is definitely FOMO. Who's got the time to play all these games? You don't have to be a professional writer about games to feel it. We are bombarded by new releases and meaningful updates. Even years-old games stage meaningful comebacks. The market isn't saturated, it's a broken dam flooding a landscape with more products than the world can collectively notice, buy, and play. By the end of the year, 12,000 new games will have released on Steam alone. And in parallel, there's a skyline of towering PC gaming fixtures that want to be played daily: Counter-Strike 2, Valorant, League of Legends, Apex Legends, Rainbow Six Siege, Dota 2, and on and on. To give a little more daylight to games that we think deserve it, here's a handful we think you shouldn't go into 2024 without noticing. Xenatilt. One of Xenatilt's nightmarish, cybernetic alien bosses/tables. Image credit, Wizwar, Flarb. A pinball fistfight against cybernetic gods. Edgy and neon, Xenatilt feels like a pinball machine manufactured by doomed cyberdemons. I love the way it stokes antagonism against the playfield. You're not just racking up points, you're activating turrets that chew up streams of centipede-like bugs, dodging pink energy blasts that deflect your ball, breaking the individual faceplates of miniature alien robot gods who wince as you smack them with your balls. It's inscrutable in the way that many pinball tables are. Collect XP medals to earn multiplayer medals, one tooltip states. At one point my score jumped from 5 billion to 7 billion and I could not, under sworn testimony, explain to you why that happened. But it's also plenty forgiving, encouraging you to manually nudge the ball to keep it in the play field. Bonus jackpot: if your monitor can rotate 90 degrees, you can play it in 9:16, the
Thanks
hip,
for the likes,
cool
thanks for the
aspect
likes.
ratio that all the other kids are using. Evan Lottie, Global Editor-in-Chief. Mars First Logistics. One of the cobbled-together rovers in Mars First Logistics lifts an industrial drone for transport. Image credit, Shapeshop. Build simple Mars rovers, then complete Death Stranding delivery missions. An indie game made specifically for me came to early access in June and I nearly missed it. Mars First Logistics is a simple, gorgeous little driving game about designing vehicles for extremely specific delivery jobs.
We in the
Need to
building.
carry
Thanks
a
for the likes,
box?
thanks for the likes.
Snap on a wide hook and a piston to pinch it in place for the journey. Next job is a watering can? Replace the tip with a simple hook and servo motor, or go wild with an elaborate vertical crane lift. Developer Shapeshop is updating this one on the regular with new missions, and most recently with Steam Workshop support so that better builders than me can fill in the gaps in my imagination. Morgan Park, staff writer. Sponsored links. Play this game for 1 minute and see why everyone is addicted. Raid Shadow Legends. Jagged Alliance 3. Jagged Alliance 3 mercs face the greatest fear of every gun for hire, a pack of hyenas. Image credit, Haemimont Games. Advertisement. Every 80s action movie, but XCOM. This astoundingly good turn-based strategy game released 3 weeks before the best turn-based RPG of our lifetimes. Oof. I imagine this feels like dropping your comeback album right before some new Beyoncé. Jagged Alliance has always been an underdog series, a quirky cocktail of every bad action movie poured into a deliberately chaotic turn-based strategy mold. With JA3, Bulgarian studio Haemimont Games, Tropicos 3-5, Surviving Mars, elevates this style of RPG strategy hybrid into a scrappy, go-where-you-want sandbox campaign. You're free to make mistakes, get your mercs perma-killed, and lay out intricate jungle ambushes or prison escapes that go all to hell the moment the shooting starts. Embodies so much of
This
PC's
looks pretty
sandbox
tight. What do y'all
spirit.
think? What do y'all think?
Invites you to come up with creative.
What's some good games I should
Also,
check
just a
out? What's some
substantial
good games I should
campaign that
check
you can
out?
grind for 40 hours. It's my single favorite game of the year, a game that synthesized my love of Arma and XCOM. Evan Lottie, Global Editor-in-Chief.
All right, let's see what else we got. What else we got? Super. We got Super Mega Baseball. Um, a much needed on the field baseball game on PC. I've banged the drum for years about Metalhead Software's cartoony yet deep Super Mega Baseball series, and I was a bit concerned when a Canadian developer was absorbed by EA in 2021. Happily, Super Mega Baseball 4 delivers the same depth of managerial decision making, and uh, arcadey on-field play as the SMB3 did. I do wish it had even a bit more, but there's still no way to directly trade players and other teams. A semi-baffling omission in a baseball game these days. But until we get MLB The Show on PC, this is a great alternative. All right, let's see what's up with Super Mega Baseball, y'all. What's good with this? Shout outs to everybody watching the stream. Shout outs to everybody liking the stream. I appreciate that, y'all, man. Niki na lagaba. Super Mega. Super Mega Baseball.
Tense.
Let's go.
Go, 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 go.
Get some cats home. Get some cats home. 3-3. 3-3 game. 3-3 ball game. Oh, man.
Oh, this is serious, bro. This is serious.
This is why people watch baseball. I get it now. I finally get it.
This game was intense.
The worst. That was terrible.
This pitcher hit me.
Take your bet.
Here is my quick-fire review of Super Mega Baseball 4. Let's go! Super Mega Baseball 4 has actually just dropped. It's on EA Play, and if you guys have the early access like myself, you guys can play it right now. This game is by far one of my favorite baseball games of all time. It's like if the Bigs 2 and MVP Baseball 2005 and MLB Slugfest had a three-way, you get Super Mega Baseball 4. This game also has 242 legends that are not locked behind a paywall. They have one of my favorite players of all time, Steve Garvey, Eric Gagne, and also Babe Ruth. Not to mention they got Big Papi David Ortiz, and this game looks so damn good. I want more arcade games like this. The graphics, the atmosphere, and also Metalhead and EA Sports, you guys knocked it out of the park. No pun intended. I picked this game up on my Nintendo Switch and Xbox Series X. Are you? Here is my...
That's pretty lit. That looks pretty lit. That looks pretty lit. Let's see. The Lighters League.
This is the Omnivert Gamer doing a 1-minute review of the Lamplighters League, a turn-based action-adventure game. This has to be one of the worst launches I've ever seen. The game is basically unplayable. Because of bugs, crashes, and a corrupted save data system, I lost hours of progress consistently. to the point that I just gave up. The most disappointing thing about this is the fact that when the game works, it's actually pretty fun. I enjoy the mix of real-time and turn-based gameplay. The characters are interesting, and the progression is good. There's also a good variety of mission types, and a nice-sized map. But it's all overshadowed by the unstable foundation that this game rests upon. Overall, I would stay away from the Lamplighters League.
Dang.
At least until it's fixed.
Come on, Lamplighters. Y'all gotta fix your game, man. You said the game is good, it just don't work, man. You gotta fix the game, Lamplighters. What's up with Deceive Inc? This looks interesting right here. This looks like some spy versus spy type stuff. Uh
Gamers, are you looking for a brand new extraction shooter that's like no other? I recently came across this brand new game that is taking the extraction shooter market by storm. In Deceive Inc., you play as a super spy whose main goal is to infiltrate the
spy
vault,
versus
steal
spy.
the briefcase, and extract with it alive. But that's not all. While you're doing this, you and 10 to 12 other players are also trying to blend in like any of the other NPCs in the map. This means if you've got main character energy, you're gonna have to learn how to blend in for a little bit. Of course, you can't just go out guns blazing and just shoot every NPC, but there are punishments for doing that. There are 9 agents you can choose from to help you accomplish this, each with their own set of weapons and skills to help you get the job done depending on your playstyle. There are also a number of really cool gadgets, of which you can have 2 at a time. Some of my favorites include the spyglass, which makes it really easy to blend in while also getting things done. The holo mimic, which allows you to turn into a bunch of different kinds of objects around you that you can find in the map. And a tripwire, which will allow you to set up different traps that will blow other players' cover if they cross it. One of my favorite parts about Deceive Inc. is that it's not that sweaty of a game.
all right. Check out Ayo, make sure to go check out Deceive Inc. if that interests you. At least sounds like the game works. So what's up with this Aliens Dark Descent? I put the chat. I finally got the chat on the screen and no one's commenting. But at least that rhymed. That's a dope thing. Hey, the Riz.
This is the Omnivore Gamer doing a 1-minute review of Aliens Dark Descent. This is a real-time strategy game set in the Aliens universe. Not that I had high expectations going in, but damn, yet another unfinished and untested game to be released. It has a lot of bugs and glitches, and I can forgive some of them, but it has bugs stopping you from completing.
Is this guy serious or is he just a negative person?
1 minute review just for you. Today we're looking at Aliens Dark Descent on PC. This is not my game of the year, but it is one of my new favorite games. The real-time combat with the slowdown or pause option to strategize makes every moment aliens are charging at you an adrenaline-filled battle. When you know one mistake will cost the lives of your Marines, you have to analyze every possibility to keep them safe. The game has lots of systems such as weapon skills, passes on each Marine, good and bad, managing a base hub like XCOM, and the delicious aesthetic of Aliens IP. The graphics, especially in the cinematics, are a bit hard to look past, and the story is fun but not groundbreaking. The bugs. I had one where my mouse just completely disappeared, another where the elevator I needed to use was just not working, causing the entire death of my team. Thankfully, a restart resolves these issues, but it was definitely frustrating. Hopefully with some patches, the developers can drop a nuke from orbit and obliterate the bugs, but we have to take them into consideration here. The game will take about 20 to 30 hours to 100%, and the replay value is pretty high, especially on harder difficulties. So grab your pulse rifles, smart guns, and shotguns, and dive into...
See, this review was totally different than this freaking negative freaking Nardwar over here. So, but what's up, man? He never said the video game was broken. Oh, what's this about? This looks crazy, bruh. This looks like Elon Musk's favorite game. All right, this is gonna be our last game, and then we're gonna wrap it up, man. This has been a great stream. We're about to hit 2,000 subscribers, y'all. Like, this is crazy, bro. I want to say thank you. Appreciate you guys. We're gonna have a great 2024. Let's go. Let's go. Hooligans. All right. I need to see a review.
Talos Principle is puzzle adventure game with fantastic graphics and unique puzzle mechanics.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, brother. Sorry.
The Talos Principle 2 has been released. It's about a game reminiscent of the Portal series. The reviews have been released and they are very favorable. Would you play the Talos Principle 2? The Talos Principle 2 has been released. It's about a game reminiscent of the Portal series. The reviews have been released and they are...
This ain't a review. That he just talked. He just... Trash.
Video games you've maybe never heard of. Today, the Talos Principle. I affectionately refer to this game as Medieval Portal. You play as a robot, making your way through different sets of puzzle tests set up for you by a godlike figure who's talking you through the game. The test mostly consists of you redirecting lasers to their targets, which disables barriers and allows you to move forward. These computers are sprinkled throughout the game, and they're another test for you, but they actually ask you philosophical questions. The computers also have tons of files for you to peruse, and if you have the patience to read through them, you'll unlock a really interesting narrative happening behind the scenes. My number one gripe with this game is motion sickness. I've mentioned before that women experience motion sickness at a higher rate than men, and this game is no exception. It's so bad in this game that there's a whole section in the settings devoted to helping with motion sickness, and honestly, I didn't find any of the settings terribly helpful. Mostly for that reason, I have to give this game a 5 out of 10, but if you said that this was your favorite game in the world, I wouldn't argue with you.
That's a decent review. That's a decent review. Watch out for that motion sickness. But with that said, guys,